Hey family, happy new year. Okay, I'm gonna show you a simple way how to boil a red onions. Right, the onions you have to boil it. Well, excuse me, let me turn the mixer up. The onions you have to boil it. Boil the onions and then use the water and apply it directly on your hair. So we got a fresh clean onions here. What you know what to do before you put anything directly on your hair, on your skin, in your mouth, or on your face, please make sure you wash them very well. So my hair is already twisted. You can see my natural hair now is twisted. It's stopped all the way here. So I'm going to do now is to cut this onion into pieces. See? Put this right in here because you want to cut them very well so that they can cook. Because using the onions to cook, you need the water from the onions, right? Increase it because the pot is very hot. Add this with it and then chop the last onions. If you want them to cook, you are removing the onions from the water. When it boils very well, you're removing the onions and then you're going to use the water to apply it directly. You can see it's very hot now, so it'll be easier to boil quicker. So what I'm going to do now is to add, you can use anything. You can use a fresh rosemary, or you can use the rosemary seeds, or if you got like aloe vera, just chop it up and put it in. But I'm going to add the rosemary seed, allow them to boil together. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this rosemary seed. See? It's a rosemary seed. You can get it from Holland Berry. You can order it from Holland Berry, or you can order it from eBay. Then, after everything, I'm going to add this castor oil. This castor oil is so good for the skin, especially when your eyebrows. If you want your eyebrow to grow healthy, every morning you apply this castor oil directly on your eyebrow, morning and night. You will see the difference. It's allowing my eyebrow to grow very healthy. This castor oil is also good. You can get it from Holland and Barry. You can order it online, or you can go directly to the shop and buy it. And then from there, you're going to, when it cooks, I'm going to add the lavender. So these two, I'm going to add them last minute. Okay, so I'm going to allow this onions to cook between 30 to 45 minutes. I'm not going to use the onions, I'm going to use the water from the onions. The onions is also good when you go cold, or if you got coronavirus, it's also good as well. You can also boil it and drink it. This onion is very good. Onion is good for the skin, it's good for the hair. You can cook the onions, but I'm using these onions to just use the water after a boil. Use the water directly on my hair. As you can see, my hair is now twist. You can see the length of my hair. This is my hair. It's up here. It's now twist. So I'm going to just apply it directly on my hair. So I'm going to leave it between 30 to 45 minutes. See, it's now boiling very well. I want to see the color of this, right? I want the color to change into light purple. You know what I mean? The onions is not, you can use any onions though, but I prefer to use the red onions or the purple onion. Any color of the onions, you can use that. But I prefer to use this one because this one is very good. This one is also good for health. It's good for your health reasons. It's also good for your hair. It allows the hair to grow. You don't have to when you twist your hair or you plait your hair, you can also use this one just to apply it directly on the hair every 2 to 3 days when your scalp is dry, because you're adding castor oil with it, you're adding lavender with it, so it's help to allow the hair to grow. It's important to oil the hair often. If you don't oil your hair will start to break. It's also important to look after your natural hair. So these are all the remedies that I normally do to look after my natural hair, to allow my hair to grow healthy. So I don't put chemical on my hair or my little girl hair. No. So allow it to grow. So this alone is for me and my baby. So you can see it's boiling very well. The color has now changed. You got the rosemary seed with it. It smells so good. You smell the rosemary and the onions. You can also boil it like that without adding anything on it with it. You can just boil it like that. You can boil it without adding aloe vera or rosemary seed. You can boil it. But after everything, just add one of your essential oil. If you got peppermint, you got rosemary, you got lavender, you just add it on it. So I am going to leave it for another 20 minutes. Allow it to boil a little bit. Okay, now you can see now, family, it's now cooked. You see the color have changed. That's how I want it to be. I want this color to be like this. We got all the ingredients, the onions and the rosemary, everything combined together. That's how I want it to be. So what I'm gonna do now is to sift it, turn my cooker off, and then sift it very well. Remove everything. See? And then put the other rest here. Then I'm gonna get my castor oil. This castor oil is so good for the hair. Put enough here. Make it like 2 spoons. It depends. Then I am going to add my lavender. You can use lavender, you can use peppermint, you can use rosemary. Because I added the rosemary seed with it, so I'm just going to add my lavender with this. Put enough. And then I'm going to stir it. Mix them together. Allow it to cool down. Let it cook, like get cooled very well, because it's very hot. Don't put it directly on your skin or on your skull. It's going to burn. So you're going to allow it to cool down. Always make sure you get an empty bottle like this that got a hole on it. You can see that this bottle is empty. Get an empty bottle. Never ever throw your bottles there away. Always make sure you keep them. But this thing is very good. It's very relevant. You can use it for your hair, because once I put this in here, I'm just going to apply it directly on my hair. You can see the length of my hair now, right? That's where my hair stops. You can see the length. It's now stopped here. See? It's now stopped here. So that's the length of my hair. So I'm going to allow it to cool down. Even though I twist my hair, I twisted my hair already. So I'm going to put this inside this bottle and then apply it directly on my hair and also my little girl. Every 2 to 3 days, put this on your hair. It also helps to allow the hair to grow. Because it's very hot, I am not going to put it on my hair because I don't want my hair to get burned. My scalp to get burned. So I'm going to let it be, like keep it for like 20 minutes, let it cool down. Then I'm going to put it directly in this bottle and then apply it on my hair. So I'm going to allow it to cool down in 20 minutes. Okay, it's still hot, right? I see now I did this is the second one I'm doing now, because like I allow it to cool down. You see it? So I allow it to cool down. I boiled the onions, the red onions. Then I added this castor oil, and then I added the lavender. Then I boiled the red onions and the rosemary seeds together. So it came out like this. So I was allowing it to cool down so I can apply it directly on my hair. So it's now cold. So I'm gonna do now, put it in an empty jug. Always make sure you get a jug that got a little bit of hole on it. So I'm gonna put them here. See? Keep the other rest. And then close it. It's a little bit warm, but it's not too hot. I'm gonna remove my glasses because I don't want it to get dirty. So I'm gonna do now is to apply it directly on my hair. You can see I twisted my hair. Can you see the length from here? My hair is actually growing. And then you can see the length from here. From the top here all the way here, that's the length of my hair. So all these things that I normally do, I'm going to use it on my head and my little girl hair. So I am just going to apply it on my scalp every 2 to 3 days before I sleep. You can also do it in the morning, but I prefer to do it in the night before I sleep. Apply it on my hair during the night. So it just see, that's why I got this on, to protect my clothes. See, just apply it on the scalp and massage it very well, because it got castor oil and then the essential oil is also with it. So I'm going to massage it. Just keep on massaging it. Just keep on massaging the hair. Make sure you rub it all around. Okay. Just massage it too. That's how you do your hair. Can you see that? It's very simple, easy to do. Massage it. If you always make sure you apply oil directly on your hair. Like this now, I use it like every 2 to 3 days during the night. I will apply it directly on my hair, tie my hair, and then leave it the next day. Even though my hair is actually twisted, I twist my hair. It's already twist. So you see the difference? I twisted my hair. Can you see the length of my hair? I can now hold my hair like this and say yes. You can see now it's coming here. Can you see the length of my hair? Can you see that here? Can you see the length of my hair? It's stopping here. That's how my hair is now growing. So just do that in your house. You will see the difference. I'm gonna use this, and I also could have used it directly on my baby hair. I did her hair last night, so I'm just gonna apply it whenever her scalp is dry. I'm just gonna apply it on her hair. So you see, and make sure you put it on the head. Massage it on the hair. Do the same thing with the front. Do the same thing. Make sure you massage it on the head, directly on the head. All right. See, can you see the length? See, you see the length of my hair. You see the length. compare from 2019 till now. So this is my hair. So what I did, I actually boiled the onions. I boiled the onions and the rosemary seeds together, and then remove it from the onions and put it in this bowl. Added the lavender essential oil. Then I added the castle oil as well. This castle oil, you can get it from Holland Barry. You can order it online. It's the best castle oil, especially for ladies who are always suffering from eyebrow. You apply this castle oil every morning directly on your eyebrow. It allows the eyebrow to grow healthy. And I always do that every morning, night, and morning on my eyebrow. This castle oil is good for the skin, it's good for the hair, it's good for everything. Just apply it. It also allows the hair to grow healthy. Then I allow it to cool down. Then I put it in this jug. And then always make sure you get a bottle that got hole, so it's easier to just put it directly on your hair by massaging it. This alone, it allows the hair to grow. So I'm going to keep it in a cold place. Whenever I want to use it, I will just warm it up a little bit and just apply it directly on my skin. I'm not going to add any water on it. I'm just going to boil the water, put it in a teacups, and then just put this inside like that, inside the teacup. Allow it to warm before I put it directly on my hair. So what I normally do, that's what I do on my hair. Every 2 to 3 days, apply it directly on my hair. It's allowing my hair to grow, and I can see the difference. I am more happy. When I say very happy with my hair, I'm happy the way it looks. I'm happy I can now feed it directly on my beautiful skin. Okay, happy new year, and from TGK Beauty family, and God bless you.